Hey, folks, welcome to Affiliate Nerd Out. I am your host, Dustin House, spreading that good word about affiliate marketing. And today we're here with Jason Steele, co founder or founder of CardCon. And welcome back to the Nerdatorium here, Jason.
Thanks. It's great to be here.
You got it, man. Tell us about who you are and who you serving out there.
I'm Jason Steele. I have been in the credit card and travel rewards business since 2008, which makes me old. And I started writing about credit cards and travel rewards then. Since then, I've written for over 100 outlets. I've written thousands of articles. Probably the fun fact is I was the first contributor to the Points Guy, but otherwise, I've written for probably every outlet you've ever heard of. And back in 2017, I realized there was not really a place for us credit card, financial marketing, affiliate marketing people to get together. There were events for media that had no affiliate marketing content. There were events for affiliate marketing that had very little financial content. And so I started this event, CardCon, and it was, I think, a success from day one. We've brought together the best minds in credit cards, affiliate marketing, other financial products, outlets, and things like that. So I've been doing that since 2017. We go to a different city every year, and we'll be in Phoenix April 21st or 23rd of this year.
Excellent. Phoenix is a great spot to be. I would love to join you. Unfortunately, I've got some family conflicts during that time, but I was really excited about going to this. You and I jumped into a webinar just not too long ago, a deep dive into conference ROI, and your experience with CardCon has come in handy in terms of creating that kind of content. Why don't you tell us about what are some of the common pain points that CardCon is solving for out there for brands and affiliates alike?
Yeah, I think there's two things that a conference does. One, and most importantly, it brings people together.
Okay.
And I probably said this in the last event. This is my mantra. COVID taught us that we need this face-to-face interaction, and AI is reminding us of the same thing, that there is no substitute for that. Social media, webinars, online content, that's great. But when you sit down with someone face-to-face, that's when deals happen. That's how relationships are formed. And so that's number one. But number two, of course, is providing great content. And that's top of mind right now for me because our agenda is coming together. It's probably good. First draft will probably be published next week. I'm dealing with 15, 20 presentations, each one with maybe an average of 2 or 3 speakers. You could do the math. That's a lot of people to deal with. And a lot of great information, a lot of great thought leadership on stage as well. I try to balance it between on-stage presentations and off-stage networking opportunities.
Yeah.
And I think over the years, I've struck the right balance. So if you want to meet people in the credit card and financial marketing world, if you want to do deals, if you want to come away from it with new business opportunities, that's what I'm solving for.
Excellent. That's great to hear. And no one loves network marketing more than me, and going to conferences and seeing friendly faces and
Yeah,
building those relationships, nurturing them. I'm all about it. And one thing I don't necessarily like about conferences is when it gets convoluted with some of the riffraff in the affiliate space. And it sounds like you've got a nice conference here. It's not necessarily intimate, but you have a great gathering of folks that are in the right mindset there.
sure. Relative to Affiliate Summit, East or West, or Money 2020, or something like that, this is very intimate. We're expecting around 250, 300 people.
Okay.
What does that mean? People come up to me after consistently and compliment me on how small the conference is. And I was confused by that at first. They said this was like the old conference I used to like, but in the early days. And why is that? Because we go to a conference with thousands of people and we have hundreds of conversations, and only a handful end up being valuable. When you go to a conference with instead of thousands, maybe hundreds, and you have the same 100 conversations over the course of a few days, all of a sudden dozens might be valuable. All of a sudden it's the signal to noise ratio is a lot higher when you're going to a financial marketing conference. Don't come here if you're interested in apparel or dating sites or nutritional supplements. You're not going to strike too many deals. But if you are into credit cards, debit cards, personal loans, things like that, and you come to my conference and you walk away with a lot of business opportunities, and people come to me and compliment me. And the best compliment I get is when my sponsors keep returning year after year, when my attendees keep returning year after year. They can tell me anything, but when they put their money where their mouth is,
Yeah.
that tells me I brought them value.
Absolutely. And who is CardCon specifically designed for, or who's attending this
Yeah,
conference?
there's several broad categories here. First, you have, and it started off as a media conference 10 years ago, and we had, and we still have lots of publishers, lots of journalists like myself, content creators, use social media, of course, any kind of content creators, let's call them that. But more importantly, now, of course, is affiliate marketing. All the big names in affiliate marketing will be there. CJ, Impact, Rakuten, Bulldog, Quinn Street, they're all attending in large numbers and or sponsoring, and that's become the heart of it. On top of that, we'll have fintechs, companies in the card space or in the financial marketing space that are coming up with innovative apps and products. A little bit of overlap there with card issuers, both old and new. Other FIs, financial institutions will be there. We're going to have a keynote from FICO. So we have credit bureaus. Sometimes we've had credit scoring companies. But yeah, the core constituency is people who are involved in financial marketing, either through content creation, financial institutions, or affiliate marketing companies.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, the finance eh, crowded and very regulated space out there. How's CardCon helping affiliates and brands navigate those things like compliance and partnerships and helping them scale more effectively?
Yeah, there's always a presentation or at least one presentation on compliance. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't believe anyone has written the book on credit card compliance in terms of credit card marketing. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's a very difficult thing to find. And for many websites, it's their secret sauce. And so over the years, I've had trouble finding people who are willing to talk about it, but I always seem to find someone. So those compliance related presentations are always very highly attended. And you can see people focusing and taking notes because they want to know this stuff. On top of that, we'll often either have a CFPB person or someone talking about those kinds of issues on stage, obviously experts really addressing that. Because sometimes I've told people I've consulted with, compliance isn't the most important game, it's the only game, paraphrasing the football quote. Winning isn't the most important thing, it's the only thing. That's an old football quote. But it's true because if you're not compliant, your links are pulled, your revenue drops to zero. It's for people running websites, that's all or nothing.
Yeah. So I'm a big networker, and it sounds like you've got that networking side covered. Are there going to be some big speakers there that are going to be educating others?
Yeah, absolutely. I haven't released the agenda yet,
Okay.
but I think I've given you a little preview of it. We're going to have an affiliate marketing CEO. We're going to have FICO. We're going to have obviously the major affiliate networks. We're going to have lots of people from big outlets like Red Ventures, Credit.com, things like that. So look for an email in the next week with that first round of speakers, that first draft of the agenda. Bearing in mind that the format's interesting. Day one, we call it the networking day.
Okay.
And we don't have any presentations. We have activities in the morning, golf, tennis, pickleball, hiking. In the afternoon, we have lunch and a reception. There's evening events. There's a morning receptions. So I'm really maximizing the networking opportunities while providing robust content.
I am really sad that I'm going to miss that pickleball event. I play a lot myself, and that
Really,
Phoenix area is very well known for it. Absolutely.
really, I didn't know it was a pickleball hotspot. I know that the weather in late April should be upper 70s, low 80s with a 0% chance of rain. I
Yep.
also believe that I might be the last person in the world to try pickleball. So I'm excited to give it a shot myself.
You haven't dove in yet. I
And
like
I'm
to.
not a tennis player. I love hiking, but I've already actually taken the hike. So pickleball seems to be where I can have the most fun that morning.
Yeah, you'll have to give it a try. A great community in itself, and so
Yeah.
once you pick up a pickleball paddle, you're going to buy a pickleball paddle the next day. It's just
A few years ago, I saw a thing on HBO Real Sports about how it just exploded in popularity. And at the time, I probably hadn't even barely heard of it. And
yeah,
so
absolutely.
anyone can sign up for these networking day activities. There's no cost to any registered attendee of CardCon. And we've been doing this since 21 when we went skiing here in Denver. And I expanded it to make sure that everyone can participate in one of these activities.
Super smart. I love it. And great networking opportunity to play some sports with the others out there. As we wrap this up, what's the one thing you would say brands, affiliates, agencies out there are going to get the most value out of coming to your conference rather than any other financial conference?
I believe this is one of the only, or if not the only, financial marketing conference in the United States. That we have affiliate marketing conferences that are not focused on financial, and we have media conferences that are not focused on affiliate marketing. This is the overlapping Venn diagram that includes them both. And so if, like I said, if you want to make deals, you want to come home with new business opportunities, you want to learn, you want to have a good time, this is the event. We all go to conferences where we're in an air-conditioned conference room for a couple of days. We know there's a beautiful city out there, but we never get to see it. I'm trying not to do that. Have a good time, learn, have great business opportunities is what I'm going for. And this is year 10. So I think I got it down by now, hopefully.
Outstanding. Awesome. If you're interested in going, there's a QR code here. Oh no, it's that way. QR code here in the corner above Jason. You can also go to dustinhouse.com/cardcon, or there's going to be a link in the description you can go to. Jason, appreciate your time and best of luck at your conference this year, bud.
Thank you very much. We'll miss you, but we'll definitely have you on next year.
All right. Fantastic. All right, folks, keep on recruiting. We'll see you out there. Listening to the Nerd Out.